You would never consider moving to the Philippines?
No.
No.
If I have the money, I will go back home.
Different strokes for different folks.
Why Philippines?
Why Philippines? So that's a good question. Why did we choose the Philippines? What we're doing goes a long way in terms of being financially free. The main thing is we wanted time. We wanted time back. Life is too short. You just gotta enjoy and live it.
Good morning, everybody. So today we are heading over to my friend's house. We're gonna have a little get together. It's gonna be the last time na magkikita-kita kami. We downloaded some Tagalog songs for Sky here so she can listen to it wherever she is. And so far she's been loving it. She's trying to memorize it. Nemo, do you know Bahay Kubo now?
I don't know.
We're just getting ready. Sorry, our place is always a mess. We clean up for about a couple hours and then it stays clean for maybe like 2 hours. And then tornado again. So, dito lang ako sa window. Dito, mas maganda yung view dito. Medyo malinis. Baby's chilling by the car seat. Sky's here. M's pooping. Walking to the elevator. Yeah, we got our lounge right here ready to go, just in case the baby wants to sleep.
1 hour later.
Okay, we just arrived. Ito na po ang chef natin today. Panlasa Pinoy. Okay, this is a sharp weapon.
Okay, we can eat this now.
So this is our setup. There's Marvin. Say hi, Marvin. Daddy with the babes. I love that bouncy castle. It's like the perfect size for the kids. Earlier, before we left the house, actually we were already by the elevators, and then the baby had a massive poop explosion. So we went back to the condo, and then we changed her. And then as we left, nakalimutan namin yung the entire diaper bag. So we have like nothing right now. It's a good thing my friend here has some baby clothes because she has a 1-year-old and she has like a lot of newborn clothes that she still has to get rid of. So, saved by the friend. Instead of saved by the bell, saved by the friend, right? Oh, I had to get the baby lounger kasi matutulog yung baby and we like to bring her mini bed, or we call it lounger. And then, typically, we would also bring her travel, like to go, crib, like yung pack and play niya. But since my friend has a crib here, we just thought we'll just bring this. So this is the lounger that we use even at home. Because right now the baby likes to feel tightly, like snug in her bed. And we swaddle her, but this really helps with her sleep. Back in house. There's a langaw. Nakapasok ang langaw.
A few moments later.
Welcome back to a simple extraordinary life. This is Lani's last week here in Canaja. And here we have one of her closest friends, Bessie Joanna Verdejo.
Me and Lani are best friends.
And then we have Cesar Montano from Muro Ami. Cesar Montano.
What's up?
Are you guys catching fish?
Yeah, they're using a net. Look.
Let me see. Wow, Filipinos.
We caught one.
Oh, lito man isda. Ano yan, dilis?
I'm gonna ask some of my folks here. Titas of Manila. Titas of Canada.
Just Canaja.
Canaja! Would you ever consider living in the Philippines? What a hard question.
May higad. Wake up.
Okay, so andito na po tayo sa Bahay ni Angela.
Shout out Jericho Rosales.
Shout out! Nananawagan po kami kay Jericho. How long have you been in Canada?
Since I was 8.
Would you ever consider living in the Philippines? Now?
Now?
No. The next few years.
Would you ever, at some point in your life,
yeah.
consider moving, and why?
Probably not. Because I love the Philippines.
What?
Wait, you would never consider moving to the Philippines?
No, because it's too hot. No, I'm just joking. I wouldn't because of the traffic. I can't. Everything else I love. I love the food. I love the malls.
Yung mga MMDA dyan, ayusin niya yung mga roads natin para makauwi si Bessie.
I don't know, my family's here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the
My
biggest
family.
factor
The biggest
too,
factor.
right?
Biggest
Social
family's
community.
here.
20 minutes later.
I want like 25% off.
We got 2 kids here.
You have 3 now.
Oh yeah, 3. I forgot about the baby. Charlotte. Gosh, she's so proud of her roses. These are nice na roses though.
Ito talaga yung setting para makita yung mga roses ni Angela. This is Fast Talk Tagalog version. So before we start with our question with my guest for today, hindi na po natin siya papangalanan. No, this is Angela.
Do I have to? Can I speak English?
Yeah, you
Or
can.
Tagalog?
Tagalog na lang para matching tayo. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Alam mo yung fast talk, right?
Yes.
Yung fast-paced rapid questions. Okay, mga lugar na ayaw mong pinupuntahan.
Alleyways.
Ano ang unang tinitingnan mo sa taong first time mong ma-meet?
Yung mata nila.
Mga bagay na kinainggitan mo sa ibang tao. Ooh, that's deep.
Yung kinakain.
So anyways, walang kwenta yung fast talk namin.
That wasn't very fast.
So I'm gonna ask you the same question. Would you consider living in the Philippines?
I've lived in the Philippines for 18 years. At this point in my life, no. Now that I've spent another, oh my gosh, how many years? 17 years. So halos, 18 years there, 17 years here, almost the
So
same
almost
na.
the same, yeah.
Meron na akong social circle dito, mas malaki, and now I have my own kids too, and they
Yeah.
have their own social circles. It's really hard to try to imagine life now
Yeah.
back home. It's different. And like next thing you know, like we'll have teenagers and that's a whole other
I'm not ready. Jinx.
Do you like living in the Philippines?
Whoa, naging interview.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know, I like it. I actually love it. I
Yeah.
think if my entire family is there, then I love it even more.
Yeah.
I won't be thinking, oh, ano kayong ginagawa nila dun? I'm missing out on this birthday or this,
Yeah.
you know. I was just telling her earlier, like, I have to create my social circle. So I have to pretty much start all over again, socially.
Yeah, it's a bit harder now, right? Because you're very set on your ways, and usually at this age, set na rin yung like friends mo. So, parang it's like high school all over.
Yeah,
That's like a
exactly.
good, analogy for it.
But it's a good thing for, in my case, na it challenges me to step out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what life is all about, you know. So it could be a good thing.
Different life,
Different life.
different strokes for different folks. Some people prefer like you love being in the Philippines. Like you went for it. You leaped to do that, like
Yeah, but
change
it's
in your
not-
life. And for some people like me, I'm more like I'm not more adept to change. Like it's very hard for me to adjust living here, and for me to go through that again, I'm not very like keen to it. Mas matapang ka sa akin.
It is a huge
Yeah,
adjustment,
it's
and I'm
adjustment.
still adjusting. But yeah, I was really open-minded back then, and I'm still are. I'm still are. I'm still. I don't know ba yun?
I still am. I still am.
Yeah, I still am. Mali-mali yung mga gamit. Tagal ka na lang, girl. Yeah, so it's really nice to hear different answers from different people. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea what we're doing.
But it's good to be with like friends with people that have different, point of views, because it opens up your view, right?
What's up, guys? So I am at my cousin's beautiful home right here. Alright, so I'm just stepping outside for a little bit.
I wanted to.
Oh, my sky's right here. What is this called, Nemo?
I think so. A little boy.
You have a bowen right there. That's how you eat that okra. So my cousin was just saying all the upsides to living in the Philippines. It's because she's lived in the Philippines for about 19 years. She came here when she was like almost 19 years old. So she knows how amazing life there can be if you have the financial means to support yourself and your family. I forgot to introduce, this is Dimitri. He goes by Dima? Or Dimo G? Abulia. Married to my cousin, Amy, right? My beautiful cousin. Well, what do you think of us moving to the Philippines, leaving everything behind?
if it's not my dictator in my country, and it's not a war, I would return back to my country where I was born. So you did same. You return back to your homeland. It's your people, right? You understand the culture and the language and everything. It all makes sense. So I would do the same. I just have some restraint. So my case is not Philippines. I'm not from Philippines, but I would definitely will return back home. I will be more successful there than I'm here for sure.
Wow. Okay.
I'm among the same people, right? So they will accept me.
Do you know why people are moving to different countries? First, financially. Second, job. It's hard to find a job back home, and the salary is very low
In the Philippines,
in
right?
the Philippines.
So some of the negative side and the cons
Exactly.
is like, so the salary is really bad in the Philippines. What else like would you say?
But if we will go to the positivity, for sure, I will go back home like you guys. Especially you have the money, you retire early because you've been working. I known you when I came here. You already working, right?
Yeah. When I was in my high school days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then by then you
Saving up,
graduate.
investing.
There you
even
go.
in my high school days.
You bought houses, you bought your house, you bought your condo, you invest your money, and then by then you know that your mentality is so positive that you can able to go back home because you have the money, which is good. But for me, if you're gonna ask me right now if I have the money, I will go back home for sure.
Okay.
Because you know what, all my friends is back home. My culture is there. And if you have a problem, your family is just right there. Especially I have 3 kids, which is if I need someone to babysit my kids, I don't have anybody here. I have to ask somebody else to babysit. You have to pay for it too as well.
Why Philippines?
Why Philippines? So that's a good question. Why did we choose the Philippines? Okay, so we chose the Philippines just like you, Dima. We wanted the culture. We wanted to go back to our culture. We wanted Sky to grow up learning our culture, right? The main thing is why we chose the country that's developing. This, what we're doing, goes a long way in terms of being financially free, because the dollar goes a long way, right? And then the main thing is we wanted time. We wanted time back, right? So that's the main thing. So we wanted we wanted that time to spend with family and friends, right? And enjoy what we're out to do, man. Life is too short, right? Life is too short. You just gotta enjoy and live it, right? And be creative. Do whatever you want to do in life. These are good points. Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
All right, so now let's go back to eating.